And then we have the Sun on the right, which is a major arcana card, and it is called the beauty and splendor of love, and the collecting intelligence, and the top word is alignment. And so that's the real focus here in this reading, is that you need to align with love. And love what you're doing, love one another, align yourself with all those who love and support you, and keep working really hard at it, and don't get bogged down in the old heartbreak, and you're well on your way. One of the things that's fun about the 3 cards you pulled, and we didn't even cheat, this is actually, not a staged process here. You got a court card, which is the Knight of Pentacles. You got a minor arcana card, which is the 3 of Swords, and then you got a major arcana card, which is the Sun card. And the major arcana card is always the focus of the reading, because it is the archetypal experience that you're here to learn right now, and it's to align with the positive, with love, and don't get bogged down with the stuff that, has hurt you. And, to keep working hard.
Excellent. Well, that sounds good to me, Brandy. What do you think?
Love!
Love, love, love. And just, these cards are so beautiful. Thank you. That was a great reading, and I'm a happy camper now. So I just want to read some of the things that are on this card. It starts off saying at the top, it says alignment. Then it says the collecting intelligence. 19 is the number. At the bottom it says amber, gold, shining light, and topaz. Then in big capital letters it says Sun, and you said it's the Sun card.
Right.
And then underneath that it says the divine awareness, the beauty and splendor of love. Like, how beautiful is that? I love this deck.
Yeah, and Amy Carroll was a great woman. She really was, and it was so wonderful for me to get to meet her and be around when she created this deck. And, to be gifted with this deck. And, that is the reason I use this deck, is because I was initiated into the Tarot using this deck by the creator of the deck, and it was quite a blessing.
I always wanted to color it in. Since it's in black and white, I always wanted to take
we
colored
need to
pencils.
Google Angelic Tarot and Amy Carroll and see if maybe there is a color version of the deck, or if the deck is available for sale, because I don't even know if it's available for sale.
Now, yeah.
It hadn't been for decades, but now that she's passed on, I wouldn't be surprised if that didn't occur. It's sort of interesting how when people die, then the right thing happens.
Yeah, I know. It's true. And it's so interesting to me because I can pull these cards. The thing I love about Amy's deck is I have a deck. I know nothing about the Tarot, but I can pull these cards, and just by reading, I can get some kind of a sense, a feeling about what's going on, and give myself some kind of my own reading. Mm-hmm. But I know there's some beautiful decks out there, and they're beautiful collages, and I actually know the gentleman who created one of those decks too. And I pulled those cards, and I have no idea. Like, there's not a word on it, just beautiful pictures. So I like this deck for the reason that it actually gives you enough information to even do readings on your own.
Well, what was real helpful for me is I was into astrology before I got into the Tarot, and this Tarot deck has astrological assignments on every card, so I could read the deck just by looking at the astrology of it. So if you're a Kabbalist, which is, the big thing in Hollywood here for the last about 10 years, people studying the Kabbalah.
Madonna, isn't Madonna was really into the Kabbalah?
Oh, all kinds of them.
I remember reading that, yeah.
Demi Moore and et al. And there's Kabbalah assignments on the cards, too. So
excellent. Well, great. I really appreciate all the information on the Tarot, and I'm sure the audience also has a whole new awareness about the Tarot and what it is, and the reading was great, so I appreciate it, and it was wonderful talking to you, so thank you for your time, Howard.
Get your hand.
Appreciate it, and Howard's an old friend of mine, like I said, for 27 years, so it was a real pleasure to do this interview today, and thank you for your time, and you have a great day. Have a great day.
What a great reading with Howard, and what a great message, again, just to tune into love, to get where you want to go. And
it's always a good plan. Tune into love. I loved it that our reading ended with that, and it was really interesting that he brought up that whole middle part for both of us, too. I know we've been trying to move away from all that stuff, the broken heart stuff, so it was interesting that it showed up there, and then from there we got to move on to love, and we get A+, Brandy.
We do get an A+.
We're doing pretty good.
We are, and you know what? broken hearts and disappointing times and transitions, that's just a part of being a human on this earth. Everybody goes through them. Everybody experiences. It's the choices that you make when you're in the midst of that, on whether I'm going to curl up in a ball and, cry for 27 days, which I did not do, but, this is just a big example.
It's just an example.
It's just an example. Maybe 1 or 2 days, 27. Or am I going to learn my lesson and move on and work through and honor all of the emotions that I'm feeling? Because there are no bad emotions. There are emotions that don't feel very good inside of you, but every emotional response we have is for a reason, and it's feedback for us. And to honor those emotions and move through them and then move on to what you're really wanting is just a process that we all go through. And I'm very thankful for having you, and also the tools that I've learned through being a hypnotherapist to just really know what you can do in those tough times to move on.
And, I'm so glad that you said that, Brandy, because throughout my life, I've been doing a lot of healing work and a lot of different classes and different modalities and a lot of learning, and I've probably taken a few too many classes, actually, have a little too much information. But one of the things that I've really learned is that everything that really does happen to us in our life is an opportunity for growth. And I know I've heard that a lot. I've always hated hearing that, to tell you the truth. But I've really come to a point in my life where I really do have the intention to just keep choosing love and moving in that direction. So I really do get it now that every opportunity, every challenge that I have is always an opportunity for growth. So I bless all of you that were involved in this heartbreaking experience for both of us, and we both are grateful. I think I could speak for Brandy on that as well, because we've come a long way, baby.
That's
and
right.
We're just having a good time. And so thank you so much for joining us in this show. We enjoyed the interview. Thank you, Howard. It was a great interview. So Thank you, and thank you for joining us on this great Saturday night here in Albuquerque.
And relax, enjoy your evening, whether it be out with friends and having a good time or just kicking back at home. And we will see you next time on Mind Over Matter.
Thank you. Also, I'd like to say one more thing, Brandy. If you'd like to reach Howard, you can reach him at our website at itsyourmindthatmatters.com. Thanks again, and good night.
Good night.